Speaking out against tyranny, Cicero's defiance and its consequences. Tyranny thrives when power goes unquestioned, presenting itself as the guardian of order while crushing freedom beneath its weight. Cicero, the Roman statesman and philosopher, saw this firsthand as the Republic teetered on the brink of collapse, with ambitious leaders dismantling its institutions in pursuit of absolute power. His writings and speeches warned of the dangers of unchecked authority, arguing that governance must be rooted in justice, not domination. For Cicero, the foundation of legitimate rule was natural law, a universal moral order higher than the decrees of any ruler. He believed that when a government acts against justice, it ceases to serve its purpose and becomes a force of oppression. Though he did not advocate for rebellion outright, he maintained that those in power must be held accountable. A ruler who governs through coercion rather than the rule of law is not a guardian of the state, but its destroyer. Across civilizations, leaders have seized power by exploiting fear, dismantling institutions, and silencing opposition while claiming to protect stability. Cicero recognized this in his own time. He denounced the growing authoritarianism that followed the rise of Julius Caesar, and later opposed Mark Antony, seeing him as a threat to what remained of Rome's political order. His defiance cost him his life. He was executed in 43 BCE on the orders of Antony and the Second Triumvirate. Though he was silenced, his ideas on justice, civic duty, and the dangers of unchecked power endured, influencing the foundations of constitutionalism and the rule of law. The dangers Cicero described did not vanish with Rome. Governments that suppress dissent, expand their reach without limits, or place loyalty to rulers above legal principles continue to follow the same destructive path. When the rule of law is twisted to serve those in power rather than the people it was meant to protect, the foundation of a just society begins to erode. Cicero did not call for reckless defiance, but for a political order built on reason, justice, and civic responsibility. He understood that freedom is not a passive condition. It must be actively preserved. The responsibility falls on citizens to recognize tyranny, challenge unjust authority, and demand accountability from those who govern. Rome's descent into dictatorship was not the result of a single event, but a series of compromises that allowed power to become concentrated in the hands of a few. Cicero's voice was silenced, but his warning endures. A just government does not merely impose order, it safeguards the dignity and rights of its people. When those principles are abandoned, tyranny is inevitable.